Good morning, all of you. So now it will take it here. As we know, in last class, we studied what is the atom and as well as the properties of atom. So atoms, you can see, as we know, totally we are having till now 118 elements known to the humans. 118 elements made with the different atoms or same atoms, everybody? Different atoms or same atoms? Different atoms.
Different.
We are having 118 different atoms. Now, in these all the atoms of the elements, atoms are basically not exist in free state. Exist in free state. Only some atoms are exist. That is also a particular elements. What is that elements names called as? All of you? Called as noble gases, or we will say inert gases. Inert gas. So these gases, atoms only exist in free state, and most of the elements, if you notice it, they are chemically very reactive. So always they will exist in the combined state. So that is the main thing you have to remember. So out of all the 118 elements, are some elements called as noble gases or inert gases. These atoms only exist in the free state. Means they don't need any kind of like what we can say molecules or any kind of combination with another elements and all, because they are unreactive. We will study why they are unreactive also in the later classes. Other than this, remaining all the atoms of most of the other elements, they are very reactive. So they will be in existed in free state or combined state. Everybody,
Combined state.
combined state. So that is the main thing you have to write. Then only we'll go for molecules. So write the statement. Only atoms of noble gases, only atoms of noble gases. Noble gases, what is another name? Everybody? Inert
gases.
or unreactive gases, whatever it is. Only atoms of noble gases exist in free state. Exist in free state because they are reactive or unreactive, because they are unreactive in nature, or we will say stable in nature. Everything you can write. Stable, exist in free state, while the atoms of most of the elements are chemically reactive or unreactive, guys? Chemically
Reactive.
very reactive, and they exist always in what state? They exist in combined state only. Always it will be happening. So this is what the reason why the molecules are forming. So with the help of this statement only, we are going to study in our today's class. So that is only called as, what is it called as, everybody? Molecules. So let us discuss what is this molecules and how these types of molecules and all is happening. Now, as I taught you already, who is involving in the chemical reaction? Till now, you don't know what is internal structure, electrons, protons, and neutrons. So you should not say. So who is involving in chemical reaction? Anyone? Chemical reaction
Atoms, sir.
involving in whom? Atoms. So atoms are involving in chemical reaction. That is what any chemical reaction is taking place. Atoms are involving. So later it will change. Atoms are made up of three particles: electrons, protons, and neutrons. So chemical reaction, electrons are always involving. That is what you have to remember. Now, as we know that atoms do not exist independently other than unreactive gases. They cannot exist independently. They always will be found in what, guys? They will be found in what state? Mitakshri? They will found in combined state, combined form to attain the stability. Why always they are combining? Anybody can tell? To attain the what? To attain the stability in nature. So that is the ultimate target. They want to become stable in nature. That is why they always will try to combine with somebody. So if these two different atoms combine together through help of chemical bond to attain the stability of themselves, then that is only called as, what is to call, guys? Two different atoms combined together through chemical bond, understanding, to become stable in nature. That is only called as, what is it called, Hari?
Molecule.
Molecule. Always remember, the atoms are reacting together with the help of a bond called as, they joined together with the help of bond called as, what is that bond name called as, everyone? Called as chemical bond. All of you should remember that. Okay, now please write, everyone, molecule. Two different atoms combined together, two or more also, guys, no issues like that. Two different atoms, why they are combining? What is the reason behind why they are combining? To attain the stability, because they cannot exist independently, cannot occur or exist independently. So that is why they always will combine together to attain the stability. So that is what you have to remember. Hope everybody understand. Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when these two different atoms combine together through the what bond, guys? They will combine always together with what bond, Divya? Together
Chemical.
through chemical bond. Chemical bond. Okay. To stabilize themselves, to become stability, to stabilize themselves and form, and then what they'll form, guys? They'll form the molecule. So that is why more than one atom combined together, that is only called as, what is to call? We is to called as molecule. Okay, now if we take here, what is molecule? Let us define this molecule. As we know, if they combine together, they will form the molecule. So what is this molecule means? Remember, write the definition of molecule. Very, very important one. An electrically neutral group, neutral group of two or more atoms, are joined together. How they joined, guys? If somebody is joining together by what? Attractive forces or repulsive forces? Anyone? Suppose your all friends are coming together, means you are all having same like force of attraction or force of repulsion. Anybody? Suppose some people are, some things are attracting. Suppose magnitude is magnet is attracted this iron. So it means in the sense of they are having force of attraction or force of repulsion. Anyone?
Attraction.
Attraction. Magnet and iron, always they are having attractive forces. Same way here, if atoms are joining together, means they are having attractive forces. Okay, joined together by attractive forces, called chemical bond. That is what you have to remember. Now, for example, if we'll take example, if you have taken, you all knows methane. Can you tell me what is a methane? Anybody? Methane molecule. Let me take methane molecule. It is formula is CH4. What is the formula of methane molecule? CH4. So If you notice in this one molecule, how many carbons are there? Anybody can tell? One carbon. And how many hydrogens are there? All of you.
4.
Four hydrogen. So, four hydrogen atoms are attached with how many carbons? One carbon atom with the help of chemical bond. So, that is only called as molecule of methane. So, if you take this one, now the structure will be like this. So, middle one carbon will be present. So, carbon having a bond with the hydrogens. How many hydrogens, guys? One carbon with how many hydrogens? Four hydrogens. So this line is only indicating what? Anybody can tell me? This line is indicating what?
Chemical bond.
Bond. Okay? Chemical bond. That is what you have to remember. For suppose, I will say water molecule. What is a water molecule? Anybody tell me? H2O. Yes or no? So, how many hydrogens? Two hydrogens with one oxygen. That is what? Molecule of hydrogen. Sorry, water. H2O. Suppose if I take hydrogen molecule, suppose I will say hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom means what is that, guys? H. Okay, that is what it is. If I say hydrogen molecule, as we know, hydrogen is a highly reactive molecule means H2. What does the molecule means? H2. How the bond will present? H bond H. That is what you have to remember. So this line is indicating chemical bond. So more than one atom or two or more than two will chemically combine. That is what? By attractive forces with the help of chemical bond. That is what we used to call as molecule. Are you understand, everybody? Clear? So now one thing you understand, everybody listen, this is a technical thing. Now hydrogen, normal conditions, suppose I have given you hydrogen atom and hydrogen molecule. Now at normal conditions, under ordinary conditions, who will be stable in nature? Ordinary conditions, hydrogen atom or hydrogen molecule? Anybody can tell me?
Hydrogen molecules.
Sorry, Nimish, Gokul, Akilan, at ordinary conditions, who will be stable in nature? Exist freely. Who will be freely existed? Molecule or atom? Sorry, this is not hydrogen atom, this is molecule. Tell me, who will be existed freely? As I told you, atoms are not existed freely. So who will be existed freely in molecules?
Molecule exists.
Understanding? So hydrogen molecule can exist freely at under ordinary conditions. But if I keep hydrogen atom, is it possible to exist freely at ordinary conditions?
No, sir.
No. So that is the reason why the compound, why the molecule is forming. You understanding? Why molecule? Because they want to exist freely at ordinary conditions. That is why they are forming the molecules. Do you understand, Nitakshari? Divya? They cannot exist when they are in atom stage. That is why they are always existing combined state in the form of molecule to exist freely under ordinary conditions. Are you understanding, everybody? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
That is.
Yes.
Now, you tell me hydrogen molecule and hydrogen. Is it hydrogen molecule will shows the properties of hydrogen or not? Everyone? All the properties of hydrogen will shows or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is the reason you have to remember. The molecule, we can say, it is the smallest particle of an element or a compound which will shows all the properties of the substance and can exist freely under ordinary conditions. Molecule is the smallest particle of atom or compound which shows all the properties of substance. That is what you have to remember. Now, if we take these molecules, the molecules are formed in two ways. One is, observe very carefully, here itself I am saying, hydrogen molecule, water molecule. What is the difference between these molecules? Anybody can tell me? Here hydrogen molecule is made up of how many atoms? Two atoms of hydrogen. Now here water molecule is made up of what? Two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. So what is the difference between them? Anybody can tell me? Hydrogen
Sir, same
molecule
atom,
formed
different
by
atom.
same element or different element? Hydrogen molecule. Hydrogen molecule.
Different elements, sir.
Hari, I am asking hydrogen molecule, H2. H2 is forming by same element, atoms of same element or atoms of different element?
Same element.
Same element is what it is. Understanding? But water is formed by what? Atoms of
Different
Different
element.
different element. Both are called as molecules only. So that is why molecules will form in two ways. All of you observe. First one is combination of atoms of the same elements. Combination of atoms of the same element. And the next one is what, guys? Combination of atoms of,
Different element.
yeah, combination of different elements. Please note it down. So that is what you have to remember. Is it okay, everybody? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please make it. Aswin, understand Aswin? Johan? Do it. Hari, who is not there? Arun Kailash? Omar, correct? Okay,
Yes, sir.
please write it. Understand or not, Amma? Everybody? Okay. Now, keep reading. Next one. So from this you can say, all of you observe, if combination of molecules, combination of atoms of same element, then we will say this one as molecule of element. What is this? Molecule of element. But combination of different atoms, this is called as molecule of compound. Hope everybody understand. Molecules of compounds means different atoms. Molecules of elements means you might be understand same atoms. Are you clear? Any doubt? Anybody? Please let me know. Okay. Hari?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you notice it here, so please all of you keep reading. Molecules of elements. Molecules of elements. So you remember, molecules of elements means same kind of atoms or different kind of atoms? Anybody?
Same kind of atoms.
That is the main thing you have to remember. Mr. Kaushik, are you understanding? So molecules of elements, whenever you will hear molecules of elements means always you have to remember same kind of atoms join together to form molecule, to form molecules, and they are called as, what they are called? Mitakshri, Abhirami, they are called as what? Molecules of the elements or molecules of the compounds? Molecules of the elements. Understand everybody? Yes, please. All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So whenever a element if you take, if it is a molecule means it is definitely formed only the same kind of atoms. All of you should remember. Or same also we can say single type of atoms. Then it is called as molecule of an element. So these molecules can exist or occurs free state as they are stable in nature. Atoms are not stable in nature, but these molecules are stable in nature or not? Yes or no? They can exist in free state, okay, as they are stable in nature. That is what you have to remember. So all of you remember, most of the elements, if you have taken for example, hydrogen atom, oxygen atom, chlorine atom, phosphorus atom, sulfur atom, nitrogen atom, these all are what, Hari? These all are atoms, not exist freely. Understanding? Not in free state. Okay, so they cannot survive when they are independently cannot be existed. Independently cannot be existed. Cannot be existed. So now that is why hydrogen always will combine with one more hydrogen. It will form H2. Oxygen will combine with one more hydrogen, O2. Chlorine will combine. What will happen? Cl2 will come. Nitrogen, N2 will come. Phosphorus, even 2 not. 4 will be together. That is why it will come P4. And sulfur, not even 4, 8. That is why it is S8. So these all are what? Actually, molecules. Molecules of elements. So that is why they will be in a free state. So who will be in free state? Molecules are elements. Sorry, molecules are atoms. Everyone, who will be in a free state?
Molecule.
Molecules. So these atoms are not stable, but these molecules are stable in nature or not? They are stable in nature. That is why they will always will combine together and they will form the molecules of the elements. Is it okay, guys? Are you clear? Abhirami? Divya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, any doubt, please ask me. Harini, understand Harini? Mitakshri? So that is the difference between atoms and elements. Now in this chapter, important concept, mole concept and all will study. When they will say atom, you must take atom. When they will say molecule, you must take molecule. So remember, if they are made up of with the same kind of atoms, because this all the molecules you might be noticed, hydrogen only with hydrogen atoms, oxygen only with oxygen atom. So they are making with the same kind or single type of atoms. That is why these molecules are called as homoatomic molecule. New things which you might be not here till now. If the same kind of atoms are forming the molecule, then that is called as molecules of elements, means homoatomic molecules. Okay, Hari, Kaushik? Homoatomic molecules we used to say. Clear, guys? Everybody? Yes? And what is the examples? Examples you can take. H2, O2, Cl2, P4, S8, N2. These are the examples of molecules of elements. Clear? Anybody's having doubt? Ask. Finish it till here. 1 minute time, complete it. Any doubt? Ask. Completed means let me know. Clear? Divya, Ashwin Balaji. Shall we move, Hari?
Yes, sir.
Now, sir, how I am saying H2, O2, Cl2, P4, S8, N2 like this? Remember, This is only called as how many atoms are present in the molecule of an element. How many atoms are present in the molecule of an element we will be called as some name based upon the number of atoms present in these molecules of the elements. We used to call the property is called as atomicity. What we used to call everybody?
Atomicity.
Okay, so atomicity means number of atoms present in the molecule is only called its atomicity. Okay, everyone. So the molecules of the elements on the basis of their atomicity will be classified into 4 different types. So let us discuss what is these 4 different types and how it will be existed in our today's class. So first write the definition of atomicity. Okay, atomicity will give you what is the number of atoms are present in the molecule. Understand the Kaushik? Atomicity, right? The number of atoms present in a molecule is called its atomicity. Okay, now I already taught you at the beginning of this today's class also. All the atoms are not stable in nature, but some people are stable in nature. Who is that? Some people called as some elements particularly. Who is this particular elements?
Noble gases.
Yes, others also. Noble gases are unreactive gases are stable gases. So for them, is there any friendship is needed? Combined means one atom can exist or more than one atom is needed. Anybody?
One atom
One atom itself is the molecule. So that is why they are called as monoatomic molecules. If their one atom itself is a molecule, then that is called as monoatomic. Okay, so they will be existed like one atom itself is a molecule. One atom itself is a molecule of an element. So that is what monoatomic. So which are stable? What is that? Elements which are basically example is what? Which are stable elements which are stable and do not react easily. So who is the examples? Anybody can tell me?
Helium.
Yeah, noble gases. All the noble gases. I will give you the examples you can run. Remember, helium, okay, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. That's enough. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon. This is enough. This is what examples of monoatomic. You see that I'm not writing He2, Ne2, Ar2. Am I writing Ne2 like that? Nothing correct. Have you noticed it?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So single atom I am writing. So single atom itself is a molecule. That is why it is called as monoatomicity. Okay. Next, mono over. Now, diatomic. Di means what, guys? Name itself we are having. Di. Diatomic. Anyone? Diatomic.
Two,
means
sir.
how many atoms?
2 atoms.
Two atoms.
Molecules in which atoms are found. Write it. Molecules in which atoms are found. Atoms are found in pair. Pair means how much? Johan? Pair means what? 2. Called diatomic molecules. Okay, can anybody tell me examples? Examples. Yes. First, hydrogen, you can take oxygen, chlorine, nitrogen. Okay, enough. All these things. That is what diatomicity. Next. Actually, remember, more than two, we used to say polyatomic, but let it be till four we'll study. After that, we will write polyatomic. Okay. Now, three is there. Three is there. What we used to call anybody?
Triatomic.
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 Three atoms combined together. Divya, understand Divya? Three atoms combined together. Take the notes properly. Very, very important. Combined together. Hari PT3 syllabus only chapter 3, correct?
Yes, sir.
To form triatomic molecules. Triatomic molecule. So example only one, that is what? Ozone. O-Z-O-N-E, ozone. O3. Okay? Till here everybody write it. Anything doubt? Ask. Mr. Omar always late. Next. Four are there. Mathematics. Four are there. What will come, guys? Tetraatomic. Okay, remember more than three, more than two, we will say polyatomic, but it's okay. Tetraatomic also, you know. I have given the example also. You can see. Who is the example? Tetra?
Phosphorus.
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 That is one. Okay, tetraatomic. Four atoms combined. Four atoms combined together to form tetraatomic molecule. Tetraatomic molecule. What is the example, everybody?
Phosphorus.
Phosphorus. Till here completed, everyone. Fastly. Any doubt, anybody can ask me. Yes,
sir.
Now, examples. You can draw so many examples here. So what is this examples? If you'll notice, you can write S8, sulfur. Sulfur, S8. So, if you'll notice it, some elements will be even present